Now on to the families of the 12 victims of Sunday's crash near Mooketsi in Limpopo are identifying their loved ones today. The crash involved 2 trucks and a minibus taxi on the R81 road at Ga-Sekgopo. Those in the taxi were traveling from a church service in Solomondale back in Giyani. Newzroom Afrika's Zola Sholwana is in Polokwane and joins us now live. Zola, very good afternoon to you. So we saw there very distressed Limpopo Premier Popi Ramathuba just speaking to some of those families who have lost loved ones, and she accounted in some of the accidents that have taken place broadly across the province over the last weekend, but she also spoke of 10 women who have lost their lives in this particular accident.
Well, yes, indeed, Kat. She actually spoke about how much of this incident is a great concern to the province, understanding that most of the people that were in that vehicle, the 12 passengers, in fact, 10 of those passengers are confirmed to be mothers who were going to church and making their way back, meaning that families have lost, breadwinners, people that kept families together, matriarchs. So one can imagine, what these families are currently facing at this particular moment. At least they were able to positively identify their loved ones without having to undergo a tedious process of, a DNA, as you'd understand that in some accidents, especially when people are burnt beyond recognition, there would have to be a DNA process that one has to undergo. But for this one, there's no need for that particular process to take place. The Premier has confirmed that they will be assisting those affected families and they will be receiving death certificates by Thursday, and they are hoping to have a mass funeral for the 12 victims, if families obviously are comfortable with that, understanding that all these people were members of one particular church. So we do know that at this particular moment, there's going to be a post-mortem process that is going to take place after families have been positively identified, as we know, and investigations are currently ongoing to ascertain what could have led to that tragic accident.
All right, so that's Zola Sholwana out in Polokwane, just giving us some of those harrowing details of that accident that took place over the weekend, and the Premier speaking to the families of the deceased.